Hi, Cancer Rising. Thank you so much for being here. I am Divine Femme Carrot 144. Very happy, grateful, and blessed to bring you this reading. This reading is designed for those who have their rising signs in the zodiac sign of Cancer. Unlimited to anyone who should find this message or should this message find you. For your reading, I will be doing a 3-card spread of love, money, and you. And then we'll get a major arcana, and then we'll get a card from the end of the world as we know it deck, created by me, that has the lunar phases and zodiac signs. Everything's already been pre-shuffled, so let's go ahead and begin. Move these over. Alright, let's get your first card for love. Alright, right away you got some watching. Princess of Swords. They don't look very happy. They may not like you. And I feel you don't care. I do get there's some illumination, as I see the sun shining on a bird energy, so that could be significant also too. Watching you get a pentacle here. Ace of Pentacles. They may have tried to claim the pinnacle here that's for you as they're watching you get what's rightfully meant for you. I was also going to grab these 2 pearls here, and then I noticed a third one. Ooh, there's 4. Alright, so I get that being about you being destined in a partnership. This being a third-party interference. This being the universe creating the balance that is from within you as a 4th house energy. But I also got 4 wands and stability and security. That 4 being connected to you anyway. And that being here for you also when it comes to an emperor. Where a lot of you are divine feminines receiving this Ace of Pentacles. And this is possibly, I'm getting, going to be a karmic. The illumination and the sun energy on the bird. They have a bird right here in front of them. Ace of Pentacles is energy of moving into completely new, having nothing to do with the past. Pentacles is going to be polarity energy of Capricorn for you. And then Virgo and Taurus. Alright, let's get your, and that, yeah, let's get your money card. That's great that you have this also here too in the love section, because I do feel that this is going to speak to overall abundance here too. Notice how I'm energetically moving this card away from the Princess of Swords. The Princess will be a page in this deck here too. I didn't mention that, but Swords is air energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. The Ace of the One energy is also going to be significant for the Emperor energy, where it also represents the Aries energy from the Emperor card. But this being, with this Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles traditionally being about a significant offer connected to money, with that being in the love section, that will also confirm the abundance energy overall for you here. So technically you really don't need any other cards, but we'll go ahead and get the complete message here for you. You're receiving something really, really great here, and I do get with this energy, it's also very well deserved. The 5-point star energy could also be significant too. With the weight, I love the Ace of Pentacles card because it also speaks to a great amount of weight. That just speaking to, I just get it being about the thickness of the amount of security and stability. I'm also getting for you to really be an expansion when it comes to your dreams and your imagination and what it is that you can create for yourself and what you wish to bring in. I see an eye also too, so third eye energy is coming through, and that also being significant, where I'm getting awakenings. So an awakening situation here, closing a past cycle or two or whatever, and leading into this beautiful energy of wealth. And I get that being with this in the love, wonderful abundance here that goes beyond what it is that you may have kept yourself at, possibly disbelieving in your dreams too at one point. And I would say this energy may be a reason why, because there's not necessarily an attachment energy, but the fact that this came through while they're watching you, I feel that's going to be illuminated too. The fact that someone's watching you, and it's coming through in this reading, so it'll come through in other ways too, where it's just a revelation of truth. And revelation may be significant also too. Let's get your money card for Cancer rising. The World card. This will speak to the karmic endings. This will also confirm the love and money overall abundance energy, with this being in the money section, after me mentioning the World card connected to the love section. Card of 21, and it's about moving into new, and you have that here with the Ace of Pentacles. So congratulations. This may be a bit of a surprise here for you. Like a surprise, but not really a surprise. And I'm also getting for a lot of you to also continue to be in your power, magnetizing towards you what it is that you know that you rightfully deserve. The Four of Pentacles. And right away I got, this will be the end of any kind of withholding. This also being the Emperor energy, where I get more of the Emperor and the Empress, and kind of being there for the Empress here. After what's come through here, I would say this may be related. And so also to the Divine Masculine energy that I'm getting, that's now being here for Divine Feminine energy. They may have Cancerian energy here too, or this could be, I mean, take what resonates. Because there is going to be a connection here with the Ace of Pentacles being here in the love section. It's not about loving money. The love here for divine readings is going to speak to partnership. Hierophant. Is this... Okay. Lord. So another watcher that has watchers. The Five of Swords. And I'm not going to say that someone could be disguising themselves. You have both masculine and feminine energies that are with eyes here on who I got here as Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. And the Four of Pentacles is actually about, like, I get it being connected to this energy here. Spirit didn't want me to put these together. Because I feel it's going to be a general sense of a part of the abundance here with the Ace of Pentacles. And this also being about healing. But the Four of Pentacles can also be about inheritance. So with this connection here and this being in the money, there being great reception, and it just goes back to the Ace of Pentacles. Someone is also watching this here too, Where this has come through in the last reading I did, where this came through, it was actually an honest energy. I don't get that with this particular energy here, especially with the spy card here, with the feminine energy already being present. And it being next to a pentacle card, you have that same energy next to a pentacle card. And I get there being a spectrum on each end. Where now I'm seeing the divine masculine energy and this karmic energy being connected, and then the Hierophant energy possibly being connected to the divine feminine energy. Karmic energy. World card speaking to both karmic cycles I get, with evidence of the two watchers being significant here. And then I'm even getting both you and your person being here in the world card, where the surrounding energies of the four, this speaking to the healing possibly here with that, of what I see here, what you can see here. Four Pentacle energy, Four Pentacle, and that did come through with the Emperor energy. And so then with this Five of Swords here, I do get this also being about sabotage, connected to this energy here. They've done something here, and I got this being about what it is that they're wanting to hide behind their back. Where I'm getting the Empress energy being an all-around energy. Very etherical energy. But I get this being about a Hierophant, or not even a Hierophant. This could be someone of who has access to greater spirituality, but with the lack of integrity that's in this card, it'll speak to the fakeness here from this particular Hierophant energy. And this possibly also being related to a contract. And with the end of withholding, and this person spying, may have been a withholder with the sabotage here. Going from that 4 as this energy to this 5 here. And that being what they're hiding behind their back. But it's not really being hidden. This is more illumination also here too. So the matching energies of the spies, that could also be about the sun not only shining on this Princess of Swords and having the bird energy, but then the bird also here being in front of the sun, and that possibly speaking to the other spy and then being illuminated. Alright. Let's get your U card. Cancer risings. 9 of Wands, 7 of Swords. Someone's, I'm getting someone's tired. Someone's also blocked. I'm getting the same energy from the last reading also too. I'm also getting this being the 2 people. This is my jam. With this being here. So this being a stuck energy with the 7 of Swords aligning. The 7 of Swords will be about theft. It'll be what I channeled initially for this person. Them claiming something that didn't belong. 7 of Swords is about stealing, deceptiveness. For the most part, depending on the particular reading, but it's all aligning here. And then, let's see. The action from this energy aligning with the energy that's here in the color. And then I got the same thing here too with this blue and yellow energy. Confiscation. And the blue and yellow being associated with the confiscation of the 7 of Swords and theft. Lying, stealing, manipulating. So that's what I'm getting here for for each of these energies, and this not necessarily being about you. It being about both you and your person, healing together, being a light, and being a force that's illuminating the karmics and who it is that you left behind. You both being here together, being in your power as balanced individuals here, and that speaking to the further illumination. Where I got Emperor energy with the 4 of Pentacles, and then the 21 from the World card is also a 3, so that's the Empress card in the Major Arcana. So the Emperor and the Empress here together, watcher, and what's hiding behind their back. This person tired. This 5 of Wands will also be associated to this 5 of Swords here. And this being why these cards are in the U section, to, again, shed light on the truth. So fighting, doing what it takes to win at all costs, being big bad, very angry. I get dual energy. I've gotten this before with the last time this came out in the last reading. And this being the 2-part energy of a Gemini person on a low vibration who's being blocked. Maybe causing some kind of disruption or toxicity. And then seeing that what they've done here has only brought, I get you and another person here closer together. Moon energy will be significant. I get this as the universe smiling down just to say that they have your back. Just like what's at this back of this person cannot be concealed. It's being illuminated. With the moon also illuminates as well, so that being very important. And then the moon is the ruler of Cancer, so I get a lot of that illumination being about the moon energy for the divine feminine energy, and then the sun energy being about the illumination from the divine masculine, and then that blend of energy being from you both. That's so cool. Being from you both. You have the moon here, the sun here. And then the moon's going to be here too. But I get that being about the confiscation, the deception, the illusions, the secrets, what was attempting to be hidden. And that being the perpetration of being a divine feminine and not really being that. Claiming something that's not theirs. Alright, and that's it. Don't really want to talk about that anymore. I feel to the bottom. Let's see what's at the bottom. Prince of Wands. And this will be Knight energy. Knight of Wands, where I get this being about aggressive behavior. Reactive energy, connected to fire. That comes from both of these energies here. So this not even really being about you. And then strong Leo energy is going to be significant for these energies. Just very reactive and very fiery energy, and that also being illuminated. Three of Swords. Now, I mean, one could say this is about in and out behavior, but I don't get that. I get this being hurtful energy connected to the third party interference, and being destructive energies, overreactive energies, disrespectful energies, and then just being busted for it, being seen for it, and then you having something beautifully new here that's being spied on by both of these individuals. Wanting to portray something else in order to try to keep something going, but you have the World card here in your money section, which is highly significant. I don't know if I said that, but that's super dope, because that also speaks to the end of anything that may have been some kind of blockage connected to karmic energy, and then the new cycle of clarity and adventure, new foundation, new manifestation, and moving into this and beginning something anew with the partnership energy being here. That's very significant here. I'm even seeing in this Four of Pentacles energy here, right in the middle of this. Again, where, Spirit, where I said Spirit didn't want me to put these two together, this is going to be that Ace of Pentacles. And I feel that's why, because the Five of Pentacles is about being left out in the cold. That's not going to be the case here for you. This is speaking to a beautiful blessing that's in design here for you, connected to the Four. That is you, of stability, security, unconditional love, a lot of warmth, nurturance, great emotion, intimacy, romance, heartfeltedness, and being kind, being of service, being loving, lovable, and very much loved. And so I get that also too, with this Ace of Pentacles being here in the love section, being significant as far as that. And it also being connected to the Emperor energy overall. That's also here with the Divine Feminine and the World card. Beautiful, darling. Let's get your Major Arcana. That's really pretty. Alright. For Cancer rising. Overall, that one sword here with the Seven of Swords will speak to a stuck energy, and that being about the karmic energy, and then the 5 energy very strongly associated with this 9 energy, where I get more of that 9 being connected to a Sagittarius energy, but this 5 energy, the lower, so this will be the false representation of what I got here with this 5 energy and this alignment to this person. This is a card of 5 in the Major Arcana. Notice it wanted to get loud when I just made that revelation. A card for Cancer rising. Oh, let me turn this down just a little bit. For Cancer rising. Cancer rising. Ooh, another thing I noticed too, that 3 of Sword to this 5 of Sword is also going to be an 8 of Sword. So you have 2 instances of 8 of Swords here. And then this set of swords here as an 8 of Sword, even if this wasn't included, this would be a 10 of Swords, which is super painful endings, a situation, a cycle that was very, very painful and very hurtful. But then it goes beyond with an 11th sword, and that just meaning taking it too far. And that'll be this Prince of Wands energy of the overreactiveness. And then that also being about karma with the 11 swords, and the card of Justice being a card of 11 in the Major Arcana. And I don't get the Strength card being associated. Okay, so let's see what this card is here for you. I wanted to be sideways. Spirit wants me to mention that, but this is a dream come true and through. I'm not going to look at the bottom of the deck because I think this is a supreme card here for you that aligns with the Ace of Pentacles energy, the Wheel of Fortune, and things turning in your favor, being in your favor after going through major harm and adversity. I just got a very disrespectful energy. It being related to the karmic energy. So moving on and forward, away from that, releasing toxicity to gain even greater purity. Dream come true and through. This is also healing energy, and I got that here with the 4 of Pentacles, connected to your 4 energy overall, but then also to the Emperor energy. But you are a star. I get this here too. This being divine feminine energy and what's destined for you and what's aligned and written in the stars here for you. 2 of Cup energy will be here also too, speaking to the great partnership from within. The perpetration energy and the alignment of that 7 of Swords being confirmed also here too. With the bird energy presence, the lotus energy. This is more, I get that being more of an ancient Egypt energy with this bird being here, but that'll speak to the confiscation, the perpetration, and incrimination. Is that a word? This is a card of, of Aquarius. The polarity will be Leo. So this is that transmuting energy from this overreactive energy connected to the fire of Leo. And then even here with this Nine of Wands. Card of 17 comes together to create an 8. Saturn energy being all over this. And then also 8th house energy of Scorpio will be significant for you. I get that being depth of emotion also too, and water, but it being connected to the water you already represent as a Cancer rising, and that intensifying the effects of your magicalness. I get this being also too about bringing things in majestically here, as I see 2 planetary energies here. And that also speaking to greater elevation, higher chakras. The higher chakras are divine feminine energy, so this is also being in your element and being completely seen. This being completely designed for you and destined in this lifetime. And your wishes coming true and through. Great healing, the antidote to the Tower also here too. And just being seen as a complete baddie. Very powerful energy. We'll go ahead and put this here. Alright, let's get your final card for Cancer rising. And I was just getting ready to say I didn't have a channel title for you. Notice where that card fell, for one. It's the Empress energy of magnetizing. That'll be from the 3 here, from that 21, and the representation here. Very powerful energy, divine feminine energy. Superb is also what I'm getting. But magnetizing, sitting pretty and allowing and bringing in what it is that you wish to see, manifesting and manifesting successfully. Virgo. And right away I get a Hermit energy, it being more about enlightenment. Some shadow work, going through some dark energy to find the light, and you being the light because you're the star. And this energy, I get this being the divine masculine energy and being magnetized towards you, where that Virgo energy will be here with the 4 of Pentacles. This being major offer I get from a divine masculine here towards a divine feminine. With the Ace, also that 1 being strong Emperor energy is the Aries energy from the Emperor. And then that also being here, that 1 and the 4, creating the genuine and integral 5 of a true Hierophant, and not this energy here, and an actual contract that's honorable and holds integrity and healing and love and care and kindness, going towards divine feminine. This being a part of the Virgo energy. Virgo is also a great healer energy. This is super pretty. Oh my gosh, this is super pretty. Alright, so for the Virgo card, we have, yes. I should have put that. Yes. Alright, and then, so divine. The color for Virgo is going to be brown. I wrote this in pencil, so if you can't really see it, I don't apologize. This is how I was led to create these cards. And then for Virgo, it says virgins, pure ones, healing ones. You tell it straight and don't be late. Receipts all day will get you in the gate. Energy of 6, and that'll be connected to unconditional love. 6th house of Virgo. And then that 6 reverse creates a 9 energy that just leads into the Hierophant energy, where some of the Hierophants are actually wearing brown. I'm also getting the chastity energy, and that being connected to the virgin energy and being protected by God. 33, a lot of things are coming through significantly, and then I even get this being the Pentacle energy connected to the moon energy here. And then that moon going to you. Moon being the ruler of Cancer. Heart, I see that too, that being significant. Beautiful reading. And we'll go ahead and put it right back here where they wanted to be. for you divine feminines next to you, for you divine masculines with your boo. So cute. All right, this is the jam. So we're going to turn this up as we outro. Cancer risings, this was your beautiful reading. Way to go for there being no disappointments here and there being illumination of truth, so that something can really come through here for you that's aligned here for you. I hope that these messages were helpful, enlightening, empowering, and enriching here for you. I thank you all so much for your continued love and support. It's almost Mercury retrograde, if it isn't already. Welcome to all new subscribers. And until we meet again, I wish you all the very best. Take great care. I love you. Yes. Peace.